What is going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back to another installment. I think it's episode 50 now of the 80-60 Munich save. We've got some big games today, a double live comm, and it's going to be the two Europa League first knockout round games. However, as you can tell by the title, there's probably a couple of things that we need to go through. So let's go through the transfers first. So, we're going to start off with quite a big one. It is a record sale for the club. Masato Hoshino, our left back, has left the club. We got him on a free a couple of years ago. It took him a little while to break into the team, but once he was here, he made the left back position his own, really. Mentally, technically rather, his stats aren't brilliant, but his physicals and mentals really help him out. His decision making, his determination, work rate, all fits in really well with the role. And I thought when a big offer came in from Bayern, it was hard to refuse, especially as we had Finn Dyson as a left back option as well. But as you see, you've got 36 million for him. I'm pretty sure it's rising as well to a certain amount, but we'll have a quick look at that shortly. But it's a lot of money for the club, the record sale, and it's helped us out massively. Yeah, so with Hoshino, we get 40% of any profit made. I don't know if they'll make ever any profit on him. We've also got an agreement to get him back for 72 million. Will we ever have that money? I don't know. We'll be due 2.7 more million and 500 grand a month for the next 11 months. We also sold off Emerson Heinemann. He went to Burnley for a fee of 1.1 million. We still made a profit on him over the 4 years. He was a regular, to be fair, ever since he joined, but this season really struggled to break into the side. And, you know, 1.1 million, not too bad for him. He's a decent player. He did really well for us. But unfortunately, he was just going down the pecking order. As you can see on the left-hand side with the comparison, Partey, Otto, Stenger, Mezzini all above him then. It was going to be a real struggle for him to get into the team. However, we did bring two players in. I felt we needed a backup right-back, obviously, with Ivan on his own. And we brought this guy in, a 21-year-old regen called Sergio Cohen rather, from Argentina. Good player. We brought him in from Rosario Central. Physically he's awesome, mentally he's great, and technically he's got some really good stats, really. 3.5 star current ability, potential of 4, possibly 5 star as well. So on 30 grand a week. We brought him in 3.9 million, so it's a bit of a steal, to be fair, not too much. And obviously this is part of the Hoshino money as well coming in, and hopefully he'll do a decent job with us alongside Ivan. And this is the left back we've brought in. Still a very low figure of £4 million. He's not played brilliant just yet. But again, I think he's not too bad compared to Hoshino. And Hoshino, the reason his value just plummeted up was because of the amount of games he was playing. I think it'll be the same with this guy. He'll rotate with Finn Dyson, two fantastic left backs to have in the club. And I'm very happy with that business. So, yeah, that's all the transfers done and dusted, I feel. So let's go on to the roundup now. So in the last episode we lost 1-0 to Hertha, but in this game we drew 1-1 against Schalke. Pat Copeland with an early goal to give us the lead. A long time since he's scored a league goal, to be fair. And then Brilliant Bolo scoring a penalty to give Schalke a point. Make us lose 2 points, really. We played really well in this game. It was a shame that we couldn't get going. Juan Bernat, the left back for them, getting man of the match. No real standout players in this game. Possibly a draw is a fair result, though. We then faced off against Bayern, and it took them until the 72nd minute to score a goal. It was a bracer from Robert Lewandowski that separated both sides at the Allianz. It was just a dominant performance. We didn't have a shot on target, never really got going, and it's an easy 3 points on Bayern. And then we came from an an amazing game against Hamburg. Well, I don't know where to start, really. They went 1-0 up in the 15th minute. Pat Copeland equalised in the 20th, but Kennedy then gave them the lead again. Of course, we had Kennedy and we sold him off to Hamburg. He scored a beautiful goal. Just a couple of minutes after, though, we regained, we got back on level terms. Another goal for Pat Copeland. He got these brace, and then Thomas Partey with an absolute screamer. Got us in the lead for the first time in the game, but Gabriel, I'm not even going to pronounce that surname, and Yusuf Poulsen grabbed a late winner for Hamburg. Henry Shehu with 3 assists ended up getting man of the match, but it's a massive letdown. We should have at least got a point from this game. So that means we haven't won since we've left each other's company, really. 2 away games, 1 home game, albeit the home game was against Bayern. But we've got 2 massive games now. An away game against Steaua Bucharest. We're playing Mainz off camera, and then Steaua Bucharest again. If you go and look at the Bundesliga, we've slipped down to 8th now, albeit only 5 points off the top 5 and with a fairly comfortable goal difference still at the moment, but getting a Champions League spot is probably out of the picture now. We really do need to focus on staying in the 4th or 5th spots. We've got a rather healthy transfer budget of 29 million at the moment. However, the club's overall balance is 27 million, so I'm not too sure how that's going to work out. We've just got to be careful. Hopefully we kind of hold that money. We'll look at players whose contracts are expiring and so on shortly when we go on through the season a little bit more. But 2 big games today. Let's jump into the first one. Thursday the 17th of Feb, day before my birthday actually. And hopefully the National Arena will get off to a winning start. So we are favourites today, despite us being the away side. We're going to have a look at the 2 teams. They're going to start off quite attacking with a 4-2-3-1. Marganin in goal, Jokic, Kupinov, Valente and Hackman at the back, Tajori and Nagy in the middle, Borimirov, Boldurin, Marega and Yozkov up front. We're going to start with this 4-1-2-2-1, 4-3-3 formation. Joe Hart, Finn Dyson's going to start at left back ahead of Santos, Jukai back and Cohen at the back. Thomas Partey with Uncham and the Steng comes in, and Lever, Shehu and Ribamar starts up front for Copeland, who's got a slight knock today. Let's show everyone what we can do. Already a few greens. If we can get quite a few greens, I'm going to be happy. There is. None of the defence seem to react too positively, but here we are then against Steaua Bucharest in the Europa League, and there's an early possible opportunity here, and it's Bucharest with a ball coming forward. Mariga on the right hand side whips one in. A Jukai only half cleared, and what a strike that is, and it's Bouldering. And Steaua Bucharest within 4 minutes take the lead at home here. With Mariga on the ball, he did really, really well. It wasn't the best ball in, only half cleared by a Jukai, and Bouldering with the ball smashes it home past Joe Hart, and Steaua free kick from deep. Shehu with the ball in, and a penalty's given. I've got a skittle in my mouth. Why am I eating during a live com? It's going to be Inchan with the penno though. It'll be a big away goal if this goes in, and it does. Great penalty. 1-1, straight back in the tie. 3rd goal of the season for Olivier Inchan. Nice easy penalty, smashes it bottom corner. Keeper went the right way. Good penalty though. Both sides with 1 shot, both sides with 1 goal, and it is 1-1. Free kick here. It's Bouldering again off the woodwork, and a massive chance of Bucharest there to regain the lead. Playing well, a lot better than I thought they would so far, if I'm honest. I've been quite surprised by them, but it is still 1-1 at the moment, but they've still got possession. Are they going to make anything of this? Don't think so. Cohen though, has got to be careful. Back to Joe Hart towards Nahuel, and Bucharest are still coming forward. They've still got possession, despite that free kick being quite a while ago. Tajori from range maybe. Tight angle, oh, he's dragged it in as well. And what a finish from Ismail Tajori as Steaua Bucharest regain the lead. What a finish that is. I just thought with that free kick hitting the woodwork, that was the end of the highlight, but he got so much power on that. Low and past across Joe Hart really. The keeper probably should have done a little bit better. But with 25 minutes gone, Steaua Bucharest are back in the lead here. There's a highlight now just before half time, and we've picked the ball back up. Cohen into Insham here, the goal scorer, into Nesteng and Ribamar. Can he find someone? He's found Nahuel, curls it in. What a finish, right on the edge of the area. Nahuel Lever scores the goal, and it is 2-2 again. Another massive away goal for us really. Ribamar again with that defensive forward work, and what a strike. Just, that's like a typical finesse shot trait on FIFA 12, isn't it? Just across the goalkeeper, and just too high, and just too much curl on it for the goalkeeper to stop it. And at half time now, it is 2-2. I think we're doing well. We've got to try and push for a winner, and I think that should see us get through in the next leg. Well, off we go for the second half then. Hopefully we'll do quite well. I do apologise if I look tired. I don't think I do, to be fair, but I stayed up till about 5:30 to watch WrestleMania, and it is currently 12 o'clock, so I didn't get much sleep, to be fair. Shehu with that dangerous ball in early on, and he's tried it again. He's actually clipped the outside of the post. Henry Shehu not pulled up too much. What's the saying? I don't know what the saying is, but he hasn't played. Oh, Unchan though. I'll just ignore what I'm saying. Brilliant strike. Another great goal. We're 3-2 up right after half time, and obviously whatever we said at half time seemed to have worked. Unchan with the strike, low and hard past the goalkeeper. Saw it late, and it's off the inside of the post, and it is 3-2. Here is Cohen into Olivier Incham again. Partey into Ribamar. Can he produce any space? Incham on a hat-trick now, of course. Here's Nahuel. Sham again. Party, great football. Ribermar's going to be patient. Into Tobias the Sten. Great football. What a save from the goalkeeper. Ribermar probably didn't quite get the power he wanted on the ball. Kind of scooped it towards the near post. But Sham with this ball in and cleared away off the byline again. And Steaua Bucharest now on the back. But all of a sudden, we're looking like we're the dominant force. We're going to make one change though. Party's going to come off. We're going to bring Max Ottel on at defensive midfield. Just sitting in front of the back four. We're also going to bring on Finn Dyson off. He's not had the best of games. He's on a booking as well. We'd hate for him to get sent off. So we're going to bring on Carlos Santos so you guys can see him in action for the first time. So goal kick here for Bucharest, who was searching for an equaliser here. Now being 3-2 down. Ottel, the substitute, picks it up and brings it back to Joe Hart. He's going to look towards the left-hand side. Punts it forward and Cham finds Nahuel Lever. Ribermar has already picked up 2 assists today. Will he top his performance off with a goal? Back into Nahuel Lever again on the left-hand side, cutting in towards Ribermar. Back to Uncham on the hat-trick. Into Nahuel again. Towards Ribermar, who's going to almost went in on his own to try and get that. Ribermar's in though here, and he's going to get the goal. And that tops off a wonderful performance for Ribermar. It's 4-2 now, and that should see us through into the next round, fingers crossed. Great football, great knock-on from Shehu. Ribermar didn't give up. Wasn't the best finish, but just got the good angle on it to see it past the goalkeeper. And enough power just for it to trickle past him. And it is now 4-2. Now 6 minutes to go here. Vander plays it short to Uncham. Back out to Santos. Looking for his first goal. Unmarked. Azzopardi off the bar. And it was almost 5. Just pinball in the area, really. We played really, really well today. A 5th would have just topped it off. And there is still time for a goal here. If it's going to go to Bucharest, it will make the second leg rather interesting, if I'm honest. But Azzopardi knocks it forward here. To Jory. Ribermar's still off the pitch. I'm pretty sure he's been off the pitch for absolutely ages. But we haven't got any more subs. Evander now will pick up the ball. Uncham, Ottel. Ribermar's absence just creates a bit more room. Is that the highlight though? That shot that was blocked. Cohen back into Uncham. Into Tobias Nesteng. He's going to run into space himself here. He's done well and his shot is rather poor. And that will probably just end the game right there with 90 seconds to go. Not long to go. We've just dominated the last 90 seconds. Having the ball, all the possession. As you can see, 58%. Is Nesteng going to try anything? We've got a free kick right on the edge. Will the keeper let us take it though? Not the keeper, the ref rather. Will he let us take this with like 20 seconds over the time now? Everyone's got there. He won't let us take it, but a 4-2 dominant victory today. Despite us, going behind twice. We played really, really well to come back into it. Uncham grabs him out of the match, which is quite surprising, but it was very close between him and Ribermar overall. But I'm happy with that, and overall, a top performance. So here we are back for the second leg. We're going to have a quick look at some of the other teams, how they're getting on. So Juve and Ajax at the moment 0-0, but Juve now with a home advantage. Gladbach are beating Liverpool on aggregate. PSV Istanbul 3-all there. Spurs are winning. Stoke are beating Feyenoord. Dortmund smashing Vitesse as well. So there's some decent teams still in it, but there's still a couple of games kind of in the air a little bit. I think we should have enough to get through. 4 away goals, a 2-goal advantage as well. Of course, we had a game in the meantime though. We just beat Mainz 1-0, a late goal, 92nd minute goal. Ezequiel Ponce coming off the bench to score there. We had no Ribermar, no Copeland. We started Hadzic. He got injured, brought on Ponce at the end of the first half, and he came and scored a late goal. Not much in it, to be fair. Mainz will be unhappy that they didn't grab a point out of that game, but still in the league, we're sat in 8th place, 4 points now adrift of Hertha. So here we are then for the second leg. We're 4-2 up. As you see, Joe Hart, we've left him out. I thought with the lead, we'll give a couple of players still a chance. We still started a strong team, to be fair, but we're going to start Bakayoko in goal. Santos at left back, who for Finn Dyson, who the booking in the first leg actually left him suspended. Ajuakai back, Cohen, Party and Champ. We're going to give Metzini a start at the box-to-box midfielder role, sorry. Lever and Shehu on the wings again, and Pat Copeland back up front. They're going to start in Jedlicka in goal, Hackman, Kupinov, Valente, Enashe, Silva, Muniru, Borimirov, Boldrin, Marega, and Yoskov. Thrown here deep into the Bucharest half, Uncham and Party back, and Nahuel slices it over the bar. Thought we may well have gone 1-0 up here. It's been quiet though so far. We've had 4 shots though. They've just got theirs back up to 4, but at the moment Bucharest, well, really, really struggling to get a way back into the game. They need 3 goals, well, a 3-goal lead to have any chance of going through. And at the moment, 0-0 at half time. I think we're doing okay. ball forward towards Copeland. Mezzini knocks it back to Uncham. Into Nahuel here on the left-hand side again. To Olivier Uncham. Copeland into Mezzini. And it's somehow gone in. Goalkeeper won't be too happy, but Mezzini's grabbed his 6th of the season. Never realised he'd scored that many goals, to be fair. And in the ratio to the amount of games he's played, I'm sure that's a really good ratio from central midfield. And Mezzini bursts forward there on his own. Not the greatest attempt on goal. I think the keeper just saw it a bit late. Never really anticipated it. And he's parried it into the back of his own net. And just after half-time now, we're taking a lead. They've gone defensive for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Especially as they're now, you know, quite a way behind on aggregate. But we may well go down to 10 men here. And we'll sacrifice our defensive midfielder if so. And it is. Cohen is sent off, so obviously he's not going to be starring in the next knockout game. Probably Ivan's going to get called up for that. We'll bring off Party. We'll just drop into right back. I haven't even put Ivan on the bench, to be fair. You know what I'll do? Because Santos is on a booking as well. We'll keep Party on for the time being, and we'll bring Peralta on for Santos. We'll play 3 at the back. And we'll just say, yeah, we'll keep it like that at the moment and see how we can get on. I'll tell a lie, Ivan is on the bench. I'm being really, really stupid there. So Ivan will just come on. We'll keep the same shape as we had before. And yeah, we'll keep everything like that. So corner in though, are they going to search for an equaliser on the day here to get themselves a little bit of hope back in this match? It's Kupanov, a lot of room though forward, and they have scored. A Leandro with a strike pass back Bakayoko. And Bucharest are level now at the Allianz Arena. Obviously, a lot of pressure, but if we won that ball, look at the amount of room we had up front. It's a great strike first time from Leandro, though, past Bakayoko in net. And all of a sudden, Stu have gone a lot more attacking now, searching for a couple more goals. So, going to make our final 2 changes. We're going to bring Ronald Bowman on the wing for Shehu. Ponce on for Copeland, just to keep a couple of those guys fit for the next few league games or so. But there's 20 minutes left in this game. And I think we've recorded a fairly comfortable aggregate victory here. Not too long left to go. But there is another chance from the set piece here for Bucharest. And it's kind of half cleared away. They're going to get it back in the box though. And they've scored again. And it is 2-1. And it's 5-4 on aggregate. It was Zogovic with a ball in here. And Nash, I'm not too sure if that was a strike. But Leandro, again, high finish past the goalkeeper. And they're 2-1 up now. Goal kick here with 11 minutes to go. If Bucharest score, it's going to be squeaky bum time for the last 10 minutes or so. Ponce into Nahuel. Or are we going to grab a goal of our own? Ponce again, the goal scorer in the last league game, and he slashes that one wide as well. Big chance for us there. And there's another highlight from deep, a free kick here. But Santos picks it up, and now Ponce one-on-one with the defender. Bit of room now for Uncham bursting forward on his own. Finds Nahuel with a bit of room on the wing. Here, low ball in towards Ponce. And Angelica saves. And a great chance that for us there. Another good chance for us to get back level on the day and just put this game beyond any doubt. But there is still a little bit of hope for Bucharest at the moment. Into stoppage time now. Long throw in, and Bakayoko comes and claims it. And that should be enough to see us through. Obviously the 10 men gave us a little bit of a scare. There is maybe one more chance with Ponce from range, and he knocks it just over the bar. We will have the draw after this game as well. And there we go, full time at the Allianz Arena. On the day we lost 2-1. But overall a 5-4 aggregate victory. Not too bad. And I'm happy that we're through to the next round. So here we go. 16 teams left in the Europa League. 1 round away from the quarterfinals. Who are we going to grab? Let's have a quick look. We're going to draw next team. Lyon away. No. Okay, PSV got them. Stoke. Fiorentina. Spurs. No. Okay, Bilbao. Moscow probably take them. Galatasaray. There's some big teams left. Dortmund. No. Liverpool. Big game. Out of those teams left, I think I'll take Lille or Villarreal. Lille. Juve. Okay, that's a big team. Monaco. 1860 Munich. Right, AS Monaco then. Currently second in Ligue 1 in France. They've got some good players still. How's their kind of run in the Europa League gone? Let's have a quick look. They were in the Champions League, to be fair. So they were knocked out of the Champions League group. Some tough teams, Sporting and Celtic in there. With Man City, they've just beaten Leverkusen. 2-1 on aggregate. Hopefully, though, we can get a bit of an upset there against Monaco. We'll come back for that game next time as well. We'll have a double live comm of that. Or, no, actually, I want some league action. I just don't want solid Europa League action. So we'll come back for the Ingolstadt game and the Monaco game. So we'll have the first leg off camera, but the second leg on camera. In the meantime, we'll play Wolfsburg, Mönchengladbach, and the Monaco first leg. hopefully you enjoyed it today. Make sure you smash that like button if you have. We're through to the next round of the Europa League. Not too long left to go in the season now. And hopefully we get some European glory. In the meantime, though, quick look at the board confidence. They're happy. They just wanted us to reach the first knockout round. The fact that we're in the second knockout round is brilliant. Top half league finish, which should be doable. And we got their expectation in the DFB Pokal anyway. But make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.